Okay, Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, welcome back to our Pancasila lesson in the Informatic Engineering program. I'm here again and we will diving into crucial chapter of our history, the Indonesian national awakening and the struggles for Indonesian independence. The question today, what happened during the Indonesian national awakening leading up to Indonesian independence? Okay. To truly appreciate the principle of Pancasila, it's crucial to understand the historical context that shaped Indonesia. Today, we'll cover two key concepts, key topics, the Indonesian National Awakening and the Indonesian independence struggle movement. So by the end of this lesson, I hope you will have a deeper appreciation for the sacrifices and resilience that paved the way for our nation independence. Before we begin, make sure to hit the subscribe button and please click the bell icon so you don't miss any of our incoming lesson. If you are a student in my class, remember to synchronize your response on our online class system. Okay, our first topic is the Indonesian National Awakening. This period, spanning from the early 20th century to the declaration of the independence of Indonesia in 1945, it was marked by a growing sense of national identity and a collective effort to ending the colonial rule. During the late of around 19th and early 20th century, the Indonesian archipelago was under Dutch colonial rules, as we know. So the oppressive policies, exploitation, is widespread dissatisfaction among the local population. In response, several key movements and organizations emerged, driven by educated Indonesians who had been exposed to ideas of nationalism and self-determination. So the Indonesian National Awakening refers to the period in the early 20th century when the people of Indonesia began to develop a national consciousness and a desire for independence from the colonial rules, the Dutch colonialism. This period is marked by establishment of various nationalist organizations. The most notable is Budi Utomo, founded in 1908, and Syarikat Islam, established in 1912. Budi Utomo is founded in 1908 by Dr. Wahidin Sudirosodo and his colleagues. Budi Utomo aimed to promote education and cultural development among Indonesians. And following Budi Utomo, Syarikat Islam established in 1912, which played a significant role in mobilizing the masses against colonial oppression. This organization laid the groundwork for a unified national identity and the eventual struggle for Indonesian independence. So this early movement were crucial in fostering a sense of unity and national pride among Indonesians. They emphasized the importance of education, cultural revivals, uh, national identity, and political activism. It's setting the stage of uh, the next for the larger independent movement. Okay, now let's move on to the Indonesian independence struggle movement. The struggle for independence was a prolonged and multifaceted effort involving various groups and strategies. Uh, with the growing momentum for independence from the national awakening. The Indonesian struggle for independence is intensified, became larger and larger. The period leading up to the independence uh, and during the World War, the Second World War, is particularly very crucial for Indonesian independence. This period is marked by establishment of various national organizations, nationalist organization, the most notable being Budi Utomo and Serikat Islam. Uh, and also one of the pivotal movement was the Youth Pledge or Sumpah Pemuda in Indonesian language. The second Sumpah Pemuda, the second Youth Pledge on 28th of October 1928. This was a declaration made by the young Indonesian nationalists in which they proclaimed their commitment to one motherland, one nation, and one language, Indonesia. This pledge was a significant step toward unity and mobilized the youth to actively participate in the struggle for Indonesian independence. So the slogan "One Motherland, One Nation, and One Language" became so powerful uh, to support Indonesian awakening and to support Indonesian struggle movement for Indonesian independence. During the World War, during the Second World War, the Japanese occupation of Indonesia from 1942 until 1945 is also weakened the Dutch colonial control. This period, Indonesians saw the rise of key nationalist leaders like Sukarno and Muhammad Hatta, who would later play pivotal roles in the independent movement. On August 17, 1945, following the Japanese surrender in the end of the Second World War, Sukarno and Muhammad Hatta proclaimed Indonesia's independence, which is this declaration was a culmination of decades of struggle and sacrifice by so many Indonesian people. However, the path to recognize independence wasn't easy. The subsequent years after the declaration were marked by diplomatic effort and armed resistance against Dutch, which is attempt to re-establish colonial rule in Indonesian newborn republic. But finally, in 1949, after the Dutch-Indonesian Roundtable Conference, the Dutch formally recognized the Indonesian sovereignty. Okay, now I think it's time for some interactive questions for you. I want you to think about what I explained before and leave your answer in the comment section. But if you are one of my students, please make sure to submit your answer on our online classroom system. Okay. The first question: what was the significance of the Youth Pledge, the second Youth Pledge in the Indonesian independence movement? The second question: please name two key nationalist organizations established during the Indonesian national awakening and their primary goals. Okay. The third question: who were the prominent leaders who declared Indonesian independence on August 17, 1945? Okay. Please answer the question. I look forward for I look forward to reading your answer and seeing how well you have grasped today's lesson. I, to wrap up uh, this session, the Indonesian national awakening and the subsequent struggle for independence are pivotal chapters in our history, in Indonesian history. They remind us of the importance of unity, perseverance, and the relentless pursuit of freedom. So, don't forget about our history. Please keep studying so we know our own history. Thank you for joining me in this session. If you found this video helpful, please like, give thumbs up, share, and also subscribe to stay updated with our lesson. See you next time as we continue exploring more rich tapestry of our nation's history and values. Remember, understanding our past helps us build a better future, especially in the field of uh, your study program right now, where innovations can drive positive changes around informatic engineering or something else. Thank you for joining today's lesson. If you found this video informative, please thumbs up, like, share, and subscribe. And see you in the next class where we'll continue exploring about our nation's history through the lens of uh, our lesson, Pancasila. Until then, keep learning and stay inspired. Okay then, our quote this time. Don't delay doing something waiting for the right moment because the whole lifetime is the right moment. Please remember that. Thank you so much for your attention. Don't forget to subscribe for more insightful discussion. See you in the next video. Until next time, stay curious and stay inspired. Terima kasih and see you soon. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Please like, thumbs up, share, subscribe, and if you want, you can ask me a question. Thank you.